welcome back to my channel. I'm Marianne Elise and I teach people how to change their life by changing their thoughts. And today I want to share with you some really important, vital knowledge. Sometimes people struggle with things such as the law of attraction and manifesting because it causes cognitive dissonance for them, and that's when it's so vastly different to what you've always previously believed in life that it's too difficult for you to be able to believe it. And what I've got here is a declassified CIA document that talks about all of this. The CIA have known about it for a long time, and you can search for this. It's been declassified so anyone can find it, and it's called the Gateway Program. I've had this for a while. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, and I feel like now is the right time. So I'll read to you what it says here about what we are doing. We are instructing and training individuals in the art of switching perceptions of one's consciousness, of one's particular inner resources, inner abilities, and most of all, one's inner guidance. We've got an inner guidance, and what do you think that is? That is our intuition. Right, so it goes on to say so much stuff. It goes on to tell you how it works, getting into deep relaxation, high energy, the tests that they've done on people. But what I've got here, right at the very end, it's got a gateway affirmation, and I've read through this before, but for some reason I've never spotted this little part at the bottom, and I thought I had lipstick on my tooth then, but thankfully I don't. Yeah, so I'm going to read this out to you. I'll also put it in either the comments or the description box, maybe even both, because this is what they use and how they've taught other people to get into these deep states so that they can cultivate these powers that we all have within us, that the CIA have known about for so long. This was actually declassified in 2003, so the date's really confusing because it's got 2003 first, so it's got 2003/9/10, so I don't know whether that's the 10th of September or the 9th of October, but Americans put dates in a weird order. Day, month, year! Day, month, year! Americans tend to do like month, day, year. That doesn't make any sense! It's so silly! Oh, sorry to any Americans who might be watching and get offended by that, but come on. Day, month, year. Let's be serious here. Day, month, year. Right, so I'll read this to you, and if you can repeat it out loud. This is the affirmation that they use to be able to access this inner guidance system, and the affirmation that they give to the people who were partaking in the experiments where they were actually teaching people how to do it. And I mean, if you read this full document, it's 4 pages long. It is quite long, so I'm not going to go through all of it with you, but if you do read it, they talk about out-of-body experiences, astral projection. Yes, the CIA have done studies on astral projection and prove that it's true. Prove that intuition is real. We can speak to our higher self, our spirit, and we can get guidance. This is real. Okay, so I know that for a lot of people it does cause a cognitive dissonance, but it's real. It's real. You can search for this document yourself. So the Gateway affirmation. I don't know what a affirmation is, but that's not what I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm going to be sharing the Gateway affirmation. Right, so it goes, I'm just reading it from my phone, by the way. So the Gateway affirmation is as follows: I am more than my physical body, because I am more than physical matter. I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world. I deeply desire to expand and to experience, to know, to understand, to control, to use such greater energies and energy systems as may be beneficial and constructive to me and to those who follow me. Also, I deeply desire the help and cooperation, the assistance, the understanding of those individuals whose wisdom, development, and experience is equal to or greater than my own. I ask their guidance and protection from any influence or any source that might provide me with less than my stated desires. So, if you say that out loud, you are affirming to the universe that you're allowing these innate powers that you already have within that have been suppressed, that we've been brainwashed our whole entire lives to believe that spirituality is religion. No, it's not. It's quantum physics. Or like, oh, it's a bit woo-woo this. People who believe in stuff like this are mental. Yeah, of course they want us to believe that, because if we all worked out how powerful we are, the government wouldn't have power over us. And I mean, why the CIA actually declassified this, I'm not entirely sure, but thanks. So if you say that out loud, it's basically giving your higher self permission to come in and start giving you this guidance. It'll help you with not only your manifesting, but your intuition. And your intuition is your inner guidance system. Like, I'm an extremely intuitive person. I literally since this year it's just got crazy as well, like so powerful. I can literally just ask questions and get the answers. I mean, I don't get like full sentences and that, but I do get, I can get yes, no answers and short answers, and my intuition tells me something. Like, I know a certain person's going to text me at some point today, and then I check in with my intuition like, is this person going to text me today? That's a bit surprising. And then they say, yeah, so very interesting. But so repeat that affirmation. I'll do it one more time actually. I'll do the affirmation one more time, and I'll say it nice and slow enough so that you can read along with me or listen along, repeat what I say, and you can open up your own intuition, get better at manifesting, and whatever else comes along with this, because it really helps to trigger, when you read the full of it, it helps to trigger your I've just noticed something right at the bottom, so let me just read this to you. Deep relaxation with the intent of personal growth appears to trigger an internal process towards better physical and mental health. Some participants find themselves spontaneously giving up tobacco, alcohol, drugs, even television. Others may go through an overdue divorce, change jobs, or move to another state. That sounds a hell of a lot like spiritual awakening. So if you're guided towards videos like this, the likelihood is you're already experiencing a spiritual awakening. But if you're not going through it yet, this will definitely trigger a spiritual awakening. And I'm sure even for myself, whose spiritual awakening started in like 2011, and to be fair, it was pretty slow going for me for a long time. I went through a lot of stuff, divorce, changed jobs, moved, like I went through all those stuff, literally everything that it says in there. Stopped smoking weed. I rarely drink anymore when I used to be a sesh head. I've changed all of my friends. What else does it mention? I rarely watch TV. I mean, other than YouTube, Gaia, occasionally I will still watch a little bit of TV. I mean, I've got a 6-year-old son, so I do watch movies and stuff with him. I feel like it would be bad parenting if I never let him watch TV and stuff anymore. But even though it is a lot of programming your subconscious mind, that's why they get called TV programs, but you know, he's still a child at the end of the day. Don't judge me. So I'll go over this affirmation again. So this is, I'll show you at the bottom, the gateway affirmation. But wait, I'll show you the full document if you can actually see it. So that's like the first page there. Look, CIA.gov. So it's straight from the CIA website. And it's the Gateway Programme. Monroe Institute of Applied Sciences presents the Gateway Programme. And it's got who are we, what are we doing, how it works. It talks about Focus 10, deep relaxation, Focus 12, high energy. After the participants have explored and used Focus 10 to their satisfaction, which is meditation, where is he up to there? They advance to the next stage of the Gateway Programme, Focus 12. Occasionally, an individual in Focus 10 feels a sudden or gradual heightening or expansion of his mind and possibly of his body. He also feels a strong vibration or a charged feeling. He knows unmistakably that he is in a different state of energy. Many people have this experience in high dreams or accompanying out-of-body experiences. We call this expanded high energy state, Focus 12. But then after that, it's got Focus 15, one-to-one, individual tests, and then obviously we've got the Gateway affirmation at the bottom. So I'll repeat this to you because this is incredibly helpful for anyone, whether you've already experienced spiritual awakening, because I know over time my spiritual awakening kick-starts again. Like, not kick-starts again in a way like it starts again from the beginning. I'll think like, oh yeah, like I'm awake, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, new level of spiritual awakening, and it's like, whoa, I didn't realise, like I thought I was woke before, damn, I'm fucking woke now. But yeah, so I'll read it out again, and I'll read it nice and slowly so that you can do it along with me, because even if you do feel like you're awake, this will wake you up a little bit more. Alright, so the Gateway affirmation. Repeat after me. I am more than my physical body. Because I am more than physical matter, I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world. I deeply desire to expand and to experience, to know, to understand, to control, to use such greater energies and the energy systems as may be beneficial and constructive to me and to those who follow me. Also, I deeply desire the help and cooperation, the assistance, the understanding of those individuals whose wisdom, development, and experience is equal to or greater than my own. I ask their guidance and protection from any influence or any source that might provide me with less than my stated desires. So there you have it, guys. CIA's bed, okay? They've known about this information for a long old time. They've hidden this information from us. This information should not be hidden from anyone. We all deserve to know how powerful we are, what we are actually capable of. And we are, like I've said before, we are more than this meat sack. We've got spirit, we've got soul, whatever you want to call it. The universe, God energy, source energy, the vortex, samadhi, whatever you want to call it. We've got access to this. Religion's bullshit. I'm sorry to say that. They might have, I'm going rambling now, Jesus. They might have, sorry, my son, I don't know whether you heard that. They might have wisdom in them, and they even hint, I mean, the Bible does say we are all God, and that's just like throwing it in our face like, yep, I know we're all God, but you've also got a lot of bullshit in there as well. So I'm sorry if I offend anyone who is religious, but I mean, do you even know how many times the Bible's been edited since it was first conceived? Uncountable times. I mean, how many times did it have to be rewritten into different languages before it was put into English. I don't know. Someone will know, but I don't know. So yeah, I don't. What more can I say about it? Say that affirmation, wake yourself up, or wake yourself up further, and watch the magic that happens for you. So thanks very much for tuning in today. I'd just like to let you all know I've started a Patreon. If you want help with manifesting, your spiritual awakening, or you just want to have a little chat with me, you can find the details of my Patreon in the description box. I think the first tier is just like £3 a month. And thanks for tuning in. Namaste, guys.